Why is Chicago's skyline a modern marvel after the Great Fire? Imagine a city rising from ashes, transforming tragedy into a symbol of innovation and resilience. That's exactly what happened in Chicago after the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. The fire destroyed much of the city, leaving behind smoldering ruins. But it also cleared the way for something extraordinary. Chicago's leaders and architects saw an opportunity to rebuild smarter and taller. They knew that using fire-resistant materials like brick, stone, and later steel was essential for safety. These materials helped prevent future fires from spreading as quickly. In those early years, many buildings looked similar to what was lost, with simple designs and basic structures. But as land values increased and competition grew fierce, Chicago's architects started pushing boundaries. They experimented with taller buildings, using steel frames that allowed structures to reach new heights. This was a game changer. It led to the birth of the skyscraper, a building style that changed city skylines forever. Architects like Louis Sullivan and firms such as Burnham and Root played key roles in shaping Chicago's new look. They designed buildings that weren't just tall but also beautiful, with facades that combined ornamentation and practicality. The city's skyline grew upward and outward, becoming a symbol of progress. The 1893 World's Columbian Exposition was a major milestone. It showcased the latest in architecture and city planning, drawing attention from around the world. The fair's White City displayed how grand public spaces and coordinated design could define a city's character. Today, the Chicago skyline tells a story of recovery, creativity, and forward thinking. The Chicago Architecture River Cruise offers a fantastic view of this history. As you glide along the river, you see how the city's response to disaster became the foundation for its modern look. You'll notice buildings that reflected the city's spirit of innovation, from historic skyscrapers to sleek new towers. The lessons learned after the fire still influence how Chicago builds today. Safety remains a priority, with strict building codes in place. But the city's drive to innovate keeps pushing the skyline forward. Whether it's sustainable skyscrapers or adaptive reuse of historic structures, Chicago continues to lead in architecture. The skyline is more than just a collection of tall buildings. It's a symbol of how a city can turn tragedy into opportunity. The Great Fire was a devastating event, but it sparked a wave of creativity that transformed Chicago into a modern marvel. This resilience and inventive spirit are what make Chicago's skyline truly special and admired worldwide.